And welcome back. We are live at Kelly's Furniture and Carpet One, and now time for our cooking segment. We have Duane Wood from Ottumwa Regional Health Center here. How are you doing this morning?
I'm great, Tess. How are you?
I'm doing well. I'm so excited I get to cook with you
Yes,
this morning.
and I tell you, this is a great dish. Hi, Scott.
How's it going?
Yeah, I always like to say hi to the other people
I'll
there
stand
too.
over here. You holler when you need me, Chef.
I thought this was a great dish to introduce to everybody with the 4th of July weekend coming up. It's very similar to a boil, and it was introduced to me by our very dear friend of mine, Leanne Montgomery, also our CNO at the hospital.
Okay.
And she's from Alabama, so of course she knows it all when it comes to these southern dishes.
Right.
Anyways, what it is, and traditionally what you use is a lard can, and they
Lard
which is similar to this.
Okay.
But you actually store lard or purchase lard in there, and of course here
Are we using lard?
no lard,
Okay.
no
So
lard.
I
I never was able to find a lard can, so I had to improvise. And basically what I did is bought an inexpensive stock pot. And then if you find a lard can, you're going to want to poke holes in the lid. And what that does is release the steam.
Okay.
So just take it and poke holes in here. I have improvised with some tin foil over here.
Okay.
But moving right along, again, you want to get a large pot. This will feed about 12 to 15 people. It's a great picnic idea. Not only can you do it on the stovetop, but you can also set it on your grill outside.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
And what you're going to want to do first is take your red potatoes unpeeled. You want to layer them in the bottom. And
Wash them first, obviously.
obviously, I did wash them first. Thanks, Scott.
No problem.
We don't like that dirt flavor.
That's right.
But and you want to cover the bottom, and why is because that prevents the other layers of falling all the way down.
That's kind of the protective layer
Yes.
right there.
And then we're going to add about a quart of water,
Okay.
and then we just start layering flavors. Our next one is we're going to do frozen corn. My suggestion is use fresh.
Okay.
But you know, it's that time of year where corn hasn't quite start growing. Again, you want to pack it just so it's all layered, and that again, you're creating a layer to prevent the next layer
So
from
just all
falling
different
through.
layers coming in.
And I'll do a tilt up of the pan here as I get these in.
Wow.
As you can see right in here,
It's got to be getting heavy.
it gets really heavy. And we're only 2 steps into it. So then we're going to want to take our green bell peppers, anywhere from 2 to 4. And of course, I love color, so I added a red bell pepper in here.
Okay.
And again, you just want to layer them. And again, this imparts a lot of flavor on the corn and the potatoes. Then we're going to do 2 onions. Leanne says leave them whole. I like to cut them in half because it just, again, layers them and gets that flavor down in there. And then we take our whole carrots and just layer them on there like that.
This is very veggie intensive.
Well, and it is, and what's good about it, and of course you're going to want to salt and pepper as you go, because as Emerald says, my carrots don't come seasoned. So we just continue, and I've got some Hawaiian salt here that I like to use.
Fancy.
So you can pretty much put whatever kind. Could you put more vegetables, different kinds of vegetables?
You can
in
do
there?
whatever you want, and
Kinda
even when it
improvise.
comes to the protein, this is great with shrimp,
Oh,
crab,
Yum.
lobster, any types of things. So now we're going to take the chicken. I am going to put on a glove
Okay.
because I'm touching some chicken, and then I'm going to touch some other stuff.
This is a healthy meal.
Well,
Well,
not really.
I'm just
Healthy compared to
I've
what
seen-
normally you eat,
I've
right?
seen all the veggies and I'm like, ooh.
Well, and what happens is this meat actually, with the skin and bone, comes down and flavors all the
Okay.
vegetables.
Sure.
So that's what the good thing about
Okay.
it is. So here we go. We got all of our chicken in
Yep.
here. Then we're going to take bone-in pork chops, and we did the bone-in chicken breast. And again, the bones have a lot of flavor, which is why we leave them in there.
It's a lot
and
of meat.
Yes, it is. But it is really, really good.
We're getting to the point now. I think they should call this the kitchen sink meal.
Yeah.
because I don't know if there's anything we're going
And
to
like
end up
I
missing
said,
here.
this is a very southern traditional dish down in Alabama.
So we deep fry it at the end? Is that what you're
No,
saying?
no. And then we're going to add, so we got our pork chops, and of course salt and pepper those as well.
Right.
Okay.
And then we have a beef Polska kielbasa, and you do want to use beef. Don't get turkey, don't get
Okay.
pork.
Beef only.
Try to get all beef because, again, that beef flavor imparts a lot of.
So this is the one thing that's, if you're going to do it, you have to use beef on this.
That is correct.
Okay.
And again,
Everything
cut them in 2 to 3 inch lengths and just layer them on there. And again, we're going to
Wow.
put them in there. And you guys get the one that we got cooking over there for everyone to take back to the station and have.
Shh, don't say that.
feel very lucky.
They're watching.
But guess what I'm having for dinner?
For a few days.
Yeah. Well, actually, we are in a condo complex, so we're going to get everybody together.
Oh, nice.
There you go.
And again, because I don't have the Lard canned dinner, and I guess they're available at Cantrell, the Dutchman store,
Yep, Dutchman
Okay.
store.
or Packwood Locker was
Okay.
another place I think they were available.
Okay.
So anyways, again, you want to hold the steam in tight. So you want to cover it as tight as you can. And what
Okay.
I've, then of course we need to poke some holes in it. And we're going to turn it on high.
Okay.
And once that steam starts coming out,
Nice.
you're going to want to turn it down low, and you're going to
Alright.
let it simmer for about an hour to where you can just barely see the vapors coming out.
Okay.
Awesome. All right, welcome back. Again, we're here with Chef Duane Wood, and now this is my favorite part of all cooking segments.
All right, so now that we have elapsed time and we have steamed, and as you can see that sausage on top and all that nice juice, so all the vegetables and meat is flavored. Now what I'm going to do is just start dishing it up so that you can have your entire family come over and enjoy all this. Okay, and next I'm going to grab me a pork chop or two,
We're all.
or all at once. And those are actually just together.
So that's all natural flavoring coming
Yes,
from the
it
meat.
really is. And again, it's, you know, the combinations, you could even skip the pork chops and put some shrimp in there. You
Okay.
could, but the beef is important, the cabalsa, because it does flavor, add a lot of flavor to it. So here we got some chicken.
There's an onion there.
We're getting there.
It's like opening a treasure chest of
Yeah.
What else are we going to find?
Yeah, right?
Oh, look what we got.
Okay, now we're going to come over here and we got some onions and carrots.
Oh,
And you
man.
want to leave your carrots whole.
Okay.
Corn. And you know what I think I might do? Do we have about less than a minute?
Oh, we're good.
We're good.
Got a little-
Okay.
Oh, that's good.
Oh, she started trying it.
What? No.
All right, so we still use that, the broth? You want the
I'm
broth?
just straining off so that I can
Okay.
pour it in here. And actually, if
Okay.
you want to pour a little bit of the broth off
Okay.
into the pans, this way we'll just have a little bit of time.
Oh,
And
wow.
there you go.
Look at
Oh,
that.
wow.
You have
Easy
a
way.
complete lard canned dinner.
I might have to.
And you just fed a family. It was easy, too.
Yep.
And again, it's great for that 4th of July barbecue. You can set that on the barbecue and just,
That's great.
it's simple, it's easy. You can enjoy the visit. You can spend time with family.
That's great.
And it's a,
So can you recap everything real fast?
yes, again, we're lard canned dinner. You can improvise with stock pot. Layer 1 is potatoes, unpeeled, washed. And then we're going to add corn, frozen corn. I would recommend fresh. We're coming into corn season. Then we have carrots, onions, and bell peppers layered. And this recipe is online, so make sure you check
Perfect.
the layer part. I'm trying to rush through this. Then we're going to put our chicken breast, bone in, bone on, skin on, bone in, because of the flavor that the skin and the bone gives.
Okay.
We're going to lower our
Great.
pork chops. And then
We'll put this on heartlandconnection.com.